Hey YouTube, what's happening? Luke here, and I'm bringing you some more Black Ops gameplay today. I think I'm running Ghost with the M14 reflex sight on WMD. So basically, what I'm doing here, I'm just putting down the motion sensor, and I'm gonna just patrol this area up here. You see, I get my first kill. And the idea is basically I tend to take out the windows because I don't know if it's just me, but I find it really difficult to see through them. So like I always make it my main priority to take out the window. You see, I do it again. Take out the windows. Just give me 100% visibility. But as you can see there, my motion sensor, I picked him up, so I waited on him and got the easy kill. But my motion sensor is gone. But I think I must have heard him. There must have been a reason why I waited around, but I've got no motion sensor now, so I'm making it my my job to get the hell out of there. But I did pick up my UAV, so I've thrown that up, and unfortunately I did get new tubed across the map. But what are you going to do? So basically now I'm going to change things up, and I'm going to change my situation to where I was, and I think I'm going to go where I'm aiming now. No, maybe not. It's been a while since I played this game. But there you go again, taking out the mirror and putting down some heavy fire on him. Again, putting my motion sensor down, just because basically sound horror in this game is so hard, and I find getting kills with the Claymore compared to COD 4 and Modern Warfare 2 is so much harder in this game. I don't know why. I don't know whether it's because of flat jacket or what. So basically, I always run motion sensor, always. But I just find it gets me more kills than what the Claymore does, if that makes sense. As long as you use it correctly. You see, I'm constantly checking my radar, constantly being aware of it, and just capitalising on it whenever a red dot appears. But up here, I know that the team is spawning right in front of me, so I'm just basically holding my ground. Can't get my words out. Because I know that they're basically gonna come to me. I don't really have to come to them. And after a little bit of fighting with him, I got the kill. Well, unfortunately, this guy here with his ACOG sight got the drop on me. Fair play. So basically, gonna repeat the pattern again. I like WMD. It's got some really nice long lines of sights, and this bit here is probably one of my key parts of the map. I always seem to come here, get an easy kill there. And even this bit, it's very rarely that you run into close quarters situations. I think unless you're holding up inside the building, for the main part, it is long distance fighting, which I love. I hate close quarters. I love long distance. It's just where I excel at. But you see, I'm struggling. Jump. There we go. Finally did it. Yeah, and basically, just waiting, just patrolling, checking my radar, seeing where the team's spawning, and take him out pretty well. Yeah, I'm really liking the M14. If I'm in the mood for it, I can be really good with it. I can be really accurate with it. I find I'm not so good with it with the red dot. I believe the red dot, although it gives you more zoom, it does give more recoil. And so for a single burst weapon, I find putting the reflex on just to balance that recoil out a little bit helps so much. And I don't know why, but I seem to be able to pick up targets a lot better and a lot faster down the reflex sight. But there you go again, using the motion sensor to pick out another kill. But basically, I'm going to stop talking about the gameplay there, and I just wanted to quickly talk about, I don't know what you would call it, but what do you call those people that they're kind of like they're in the street and they stand around and they try and stop people when they walk past and either try to sell them something or get them to do a survey or something like that. I don't know what you would call them, but basically those type of people, I'm pretty sure you know what I mean. Basically, I got like proper harassed by one. Like properly harassed. Basically, I was doing some filming for university. And when I had finished, I had to walk up through town to get to where I live. So basically, I set off on my journey, started walking up through town, And in the distance, I could see them, and they were wearing these bright fluorescent jackets. It was pretty clear why they were there. So I thought, right, I'm going to avoid this and try and cut around. So I thought I did a good job, but clearly not. And it was like, excuse me. So I was like, sorry, I've not got time. I tried to be polite, but they were like, 2 minutes, just 2 minutes of your time. So I was like, okay then, fair enough. So I stopped and I listened, and basically I can't remember what the organisation this woman was working for. I'm pretty sure it might have been CARE, like CARE, but I'm not fully sure. It was something like that. But basically, she wasn't trying to sell me anything, and she didn't want me to do a survey. Basically, she just wanted me to give her my money. Basically, she wanted me to donate my money to a greater cause, which is basically, I don't know. I think it was for like for third world countries, and her method of getting me to give her my money was to basically upset me. She told me 2 stories. She told me about one where a group of children, African children, were forced to kill another child, and not only to kill this other child, but to eat it. Okay, this is actually what she told me. And basically, she said that the children were told that when these men came back, if the children were found without meat in their teeth, then they will be shot dead. And I had to hold myself because I just wanted to burst out laughing. I thought it was hilarious. I mean, granted, it's probably true, but damn, what a way to scam someone out of their money. Basically, I'm a student, and she was saying basically we just need £1.60. Can you afford £1.60 out of your student loan? And I was like, really? Do you think I get that much of a student loan to give you £1.60 of it a week? I'm sorry, love, but it's just not the ideal world we live in. So basically I was like, nah, I'm sorry, I've really got to go. I've got to go to university, which I didn't, but I just wanted an excuse to just get the hell out of there. And basically she was like, oh, just one more story. It's like, okay, so what, these aren't really true accounts, these are just stories? And she started telling me about this woman and how with just £7 she was able to set up her own business. And I was like, okay then, well basically yeah, I have got to go now. And then she was like, alright, fine, whatever, bye. I was like, whoa, okay, just because I'm not giving you any of my money. But basically, yeah, I was like, damn. How long? I've got basically 1 minute left, so I'll be very quickly with this. Basically, I came to realise that I think I'm a bit of a realist, because the whole time that she was telling me about this, I was just thinking, this ain't going to change anything, love. No matter what you try, it's just not going to do anything to change anything. But basically that's it. Final score was 27-4. Hope you liked it.